Hey guys, Monkey AE here with another video. Today we're going to go through the USA Noche or USA 306 predictions. I'm not going to cover most of the main card. Frankly, I'm not going to cover most of the card overall because I really don't know many of these guys and this card should be more stacked. But anyway, third fight, the one I'm pretty excited for, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopes. Now this is meant for UFC 303. Frankly, I'm actually kind of glad in hindsight this fight didn't happen then because of all the complications and how it's such short notice. My prediction is I think Lopes is going to win this by decision. Now I say this because after watching Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodriguez 2, I just can't see a world where Brian Ortega gets full on flat knocked out, right? I just don't think it's possible. And also I don't think he will be submitted either. So I don't see Brian winning this because I don't think he can match the speed of Lopes. Frankly, I think the only way Ortega wins this is if he gets battered and then in round 3 he comes back and taps Lopes somehow. I'm just glad this fight's happening. I'm kind of hoping that Ortega can pull off the win because it'd be great to see him back, but I just really don't see it happening, especially against the powerhouse of Lopes. Also, something to consider is this is 3 rounds. This isn't going to be 5 rounds like it was originally meant to be, which this leans more into Lopes because he has a problem of gassing out in his later fights. But personally, I don't really buy that because the only 2 times we've actually seen him gas out is on his debut on short notice and then on 303 where he had to go, I think from memory, he had to cut to 145, then he had to go to 155, and then he had to go to 165 for the catch weight against Dan Ige, and obviously that huge weight cuts are gonna mess with you, so it's no surprise that he ended up gassing out in round 3. Still, I think Diego Lopes takes this. Next fight, the co-main event, Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. My prediction is I think Shevchenko is going to win this. I say this because in the first fight, she lost by a rear naked choke. And in the second fight, I didn't actually watch it, and I didn't even know it happened, frankly. But apparently, it only became a majority draw because one judge gave a 10-8 round to Grasso. And people online said that shouldn't be the case. So what this has proven is that on 2 occasions, Grasso won because of flukes, frankly. Or not flukes, because the submission was, calculated and impressive, but the 10-8, that would have been Shevchenko's win if it went for that. Regardless, people are saying that Shevchenko's getting older and then Grasso's in her prime, but I don't buy it. Frankly, I'll just be honest, I really don't know much about women's MMA, other than the narrative being that Shevchenko should have won twice, but now that she's getting older, you never know. Still though, I think Shevchenko is going to win this by decision. But then again, by decision, this is going to be in the Sphere. And if they're going to be biased, they're going to be biased towards Grasso because you want the Mexican to win at the Sphere. Regardless, these 2 women are actually going to do a good fight, which is good because usually women's MMA isn't that exciting. So I'm looking forward to this. It'll be great. Main event, Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'm going with a consensus of O'Malley by knockout. It's also something really interesting to notice is that the odds used to be that the Merab was the favorite, but now, well, at least according to Sportsbet, O'Malley is the favorite to win. I mean, come on, guys. Merab got dropped by Cejudo, and O'Malley, if he gets ragdolled for 25 minutes, it doesn't matter. All he needs is one chance to hit Merab, and it's over. He just needs one shot out of 25 minutes. And O'Malley, in preparation for this fight, is literally just going to be working on getting away from the wrestling, creating space. Also, another thing with Merab is that I don't think, if he were to get a hold of O'Malley, it's not like he's going to submit him either. His strategy is literally just to grab you, pull you up against a fence, and engage in a clinch, and get strikes off. And for O'Malley, that doesn't matter. Let's say he does it for 4 rounds. All O'Malley's got to do is catch him in round 5 and the fight's over. Merab just doesn't have the chin. Because of that, I'm going to say O'Malley by KO. Now, most people are saying this is going to be an early KO. Me personally, I could see this as an early KO or a late KO. I just think guaranteed it's going to happen, okay? So whenever it happens, sooner or later, the knockout's coming. O'Malley's going to defend the title. So yeah, guys, that does it for my UFC Noche predictions. This is very long, but that's because frankly the card isn't as great as I wanted it to be. I wish Topuria and Holloway was on this card because that would have been perfect. And frankly, I wish they didn't bother with the whole Mexican theme, because if they had the Sphere as an international thing. Could you just imagine everything they could do with it? Just imagine Holloway walking out with like some Hawaiian stuff, or Taporia walking out with like some Spanish El Matador vibes or something like that. You know, they could have done so much with this card, but instead, most of the great fights seem to have gone to UFC 308. Regardless, I think it's going to be great. It's going to be pretty enjoyable to watch, and I'm just looking forward to it. But yeah, guys, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, tell me if my predictions are crazy, tell me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm right. Just get some engagement going. I want to make the channel grow. And thanks, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.